Yo, what's good with you guys? Let's get back to this Octopath 2. It's been a while, man. OBS been tweaking lately, man. I hope it don't tweak this episode. I hope we can be a little smooth this time. I'm gonna try to shoot for a couple of things, a couple of episodes today, cause I've been like feeling a lot better. I hope y'all can hear it in my voice. Yeah, man. Let's just get to it. I think we just got one more character to complete with their story, and then I guess we could just run around and do, I guess, the two stories together with two characters. I'm gonna connect the story, so we're gonna do that. And then I guess we just try to shoot for the end game. Try to shoot for the end game, and yeah, that's about it, man. I'm talking too much, man. I know y'all wanna hear me talking. Hope everybody having a great day, and remember, open up. Let's get to it.
Conan Creek. All I had was right here. And in the blink of an eye, it was taken from me. Harvey. I shall have my revenge on you! Where is he hiding? I've no idea where he went after the fire. Perhaps there's some trace of him where my home once stood. And one other matter weighs heavily on my mind. Right then, to work. My home. 5 years ago, it was reduced to ash. I ventured into the nearby forest to be alone with my thoughts. It was part of my daily routine. A bad habit. When I returned, everything was gone. I was seized by the town guards, and haven't been back since.
Welcome home, my dear. I see the conference was a rousing success.
Indeed. Forgive me for being away so long.
Welcome home, Papa!
Oh, Elena, my dear.
Aren't you tired? Let me take your things.
They're a bit heavy for you yet, but I appreciate the offer. Here, take this instead.
What a pretty pen! Thank you, Papa!
I searched all over, and I'm sorry to say I found nothing better to give you.
Come now. When else can you bury yourself in your studies if not at a conference?
Come, Elena. There is math to teach you.
Yay!
Oh, you too.
Papa, wait! Aren't you forgetting something?
Am I?
You didn't say I'm home yet!
I'm home. It's so quiet now. Time to search for clues. Harvey and I both sought the one true magic. He wanted my research, no doubt, which would lead him to my study. As I suspected, my study is intact. And what's more, he's stolen every last one of my formulae. Were they ordinary spells, I would not miss them. The one true magic, however, requires vastly more complicated calculations. I built those equations myself, all but the last missing piece. Harvey, however, took a different approach. So why did he want my formulae?
You there! Who are you? Oh my. Oh my.
Lady Clarissa, my assistant. It's been quite some time. It is I, Oswald. Have you looked after the study during my prolonged absence?
Oswald? You? What a fanciful tale. Oswald is locked away on Frigid Isle.
No, I am here. I have escaped, as you can see.
What proof have you?
You think me an imposter?
You have his figure, but that is not enough. The research gathered here is a pile of riches to the people of this town. There are ruffians who would go so far as to impersonate Oswald if it meant stealing his work.
What peculiar reasoning.
One cannot arrive at the truth without considering every possibility. That is what the Oswald I know told me. Now. The real Oswald would know how to withstand my magic. And so the result of this duel shall determine whether you be true or not.
My dear assistant. You never were the type to let go of a pet theory. Very well. I have no choice but to help you test your hypothesis. And give you your answer.
Well, time to get down to business.
My turn. It's over.
Yeehaw! Two obvious.
My prey awaits. There!
Roar, thunder! You're finished. I've seen worse methods.
Magnificent!
Are you satisfied?
Such power! Yes, you could be none other! Welcome back, Oswald.
Thank you. I hope I haven't injured you.
If that were enough to exhaust me, I would have no choice but to forfeit my position as your assistant. I have always believed you were innocent, you know.
Oh? On what grounds?
On the grounds that you are who you are.
I'm afraid I don't follow.
I am delighted to see you still take things far too seriously. So, why have you returned?
To search for Harvey. I see he left no trace here.
Harvey.
You, Oswald, were the only scholar of magic present at the scene. That was the justification provided for the guilty verdict. Yet there Harvey was, standing before me while everything burned. And still they insist he was not there. So I must also suspect the guard unit that restrained me. I shall investigate their ties to Harvey. Your husband was a guard, yes? Might he know anything?
No, I'm afraid not, Oswald.
Then I shall ask the townsfolk.
What will you do once you've investigated this case?
Well now. Hmm. Well now. Hmm. What's this? Hmm. As I thought, the guards are my best lead. It was Stenvar, their captain, who ordered me investigated. It is my understanding he had a clandestine meeting with Harvey before the incident. He ought to still be at the guard's main outpost. I shall seek him out. Lady Clarissa.
You aim to have your revenge. Is that it?
Hmm.
Do you remember my husband?
Ethan? How could I forget him? He referred you to me.
He passed away, not long after the incident. He washed up in the harbor. They claim he took his own life. He'd no reason to do such a thing, and the guards never investigated further. Before the incident, well, it felt like he knew something.
Then will you not investigate his death?
Nothing begets nothing. Those are your words. Revenge is nothing, Oswald. It is empty and hollow.
Even so, I must go. Stenvar, captain of the guard. I must go to the outpost at which he's been stationed. out of my way. Now then. Reduce them to ash. How weak. I've gained valuable insight.
Howdy there, friend. I'm just getting warmed up.
My prey awaits. Akala, now!
Rise, fierce. I've gained valuable insight.
Howdy there, friend.
Thinking time. Reduce them to ash. You're finished. Study harder.
Let's have ourselves a showdown. Yeehaw!
Right. Akala!
Prepare yourself. My blade sings. There's no need for flattery. It'll rust my sword.
Who are you? That bear-like build. Wait, I remember you. Oswald V. Van Stein.
In the flesh.
You're presumed dead in a botched escape attempt from Frigid Isle.
I seek Harvey. Do you know where he is? You met with him in secret before my family burned. None other than the late husband of Lady Clarissa attested as much. But you refused to hear him, and had him killed instead. In exchange for Harvey's coin.
My. You scholars certainly are a shrewd lot. I confess, I aided and abetted Harvey. Facts are malleable things, you see. The powerful can bend them to their will. Provided they have enough coin, that is. I'm rather fond of coin. It can't be bent the same way, see? Hell, I'd do anything for it. It has given me all you see before you.
Quit stalling. Where is he?
Wish I knew. Doesn't matter, though. I can't let you go. You know too much now, and that's not good for me.
Ah, yes. Of course.
Oswald V. Vanstein, the tragic scholar. Let's see how malleable those bones of yours are.
What a waste of time.
Right. Go on then.
I'm just getting warmed up. Flame Phillips.
My turn.
I need a plan. Eureka. Poor aim.
Right. Wahoo! Go on then.
Sorry about that. Bring it on. Arrow of fortune. Got it.
Thinking time. Indulge me for a moment.
Now it begins. Keep my friends safe. Here comes. My turn. I fight for my friends. There's no need for flattery. It'll rust my sword.
Please, have mercy. Spare me my life.
It is not your life I want. It's Harvey's. Where is he?
I swear I don't know. I'm telling you the truth. Please believe me.
Spare me your sniveling. You're sure he told you nothing?
Oh yes, that's right. I've just remembered something. The research he stole from you, it's been sent to Montwise. On Harvey's orders.
Montwise. Has he taken it to the library there?
My precious coin!
Ah, but he's a careful man. He won't have left an obvious trail. Did he know I would come for him? Montwise. A town on the eastern continent. The city where Harvey and I met. Harvey wanted Stenvar to tell me where he'd gone. That's why he let Stenvar live. He knew I would escape, that I would follow him. You want me to follow you, don't you, Harvey? If so, I'll play along. I'll fall right into your trap.
Oswald. You're going after him, aren't you?
I've done what I came here to do. You must not be seen with me. I remain a wanted man.
But I am your loyal assistant. My husband knew he was in danger. Before he died, he made me swear an oath. Bear no resentment against anyone, no matter what happens to me. Live your life for you. I wish to honor his memory, to forgive all transgressions against me, to devote what time I have left to study.
How peculiar. Does an oath to the dead hold any meaning?
No, I must confess. This is simply a show of my love. Oswald, please. Your family rests in the ground. Will you not visit them?
I forgot what love was a long time ago. I must find Harvey. That is everything.
Oswald.
In this world, magic is derived from 6 elements: fire, ice, lightning, wind, light, and darkness. However, there is one phenomenon that cannot be explained by the magic power of these elements: the Pit of Darkest. 400 years ago, the sage Grattan observed the pit, and his conclusion was thus: the answer is clear. Only power beyond the 6 sources could open a pit of this size. There exists a 7th, I am sure of it. Thus was born Grattan's hypothesis, the cornerstone of our magical studies. It was he who suggested the existence of the one true magic.
And I shall stop you there, for I have perfected it.
Hmm?
Is this a joke? You call that the one true magic?
Impossible! How could you?
It's mere lightning magic. It has limits, no matter how much power you pour into it. You're approaching it all wrong. There's little point in you continuing your research as it stands.
How fascinating. Those formulae may work.
Damn! You rotten thief of joy!
I take it you meant that to be a kindness to the poor boy. Would you care to elaborate?
Lightning, fire. The 6 sources are physical elements. Physical elements have limits, so it follows that the power drawn from them does too. In other words, I posit that the 7th source is not physical in nature.
Fascinating. I am Harvey, and I was just beginning to tire of the theories of ordinary folk.
Oswald.
Oswald, tell me, how did you arrive at this supposition?
Mathematics. I've been experimenting with the conversion of magic into mathematical equations.
Now that is truly intriguing. I've taken a biological approach. I study the blood of monsters. Would you indulge me for a moment, Oswald, and hear my theory?
Go on, speak freely. I was elated. I'd finally found someone who thought on my level, and what's more, Harvey felt the same. We debated our theories. Each meeting resulted in impassioned discussion. But I'd overlooked something. His meticulously hidden malice. Montwise. The vast stores of knowledge contained within its library attract scholars from all across the continent. Is that where you've run, Harvey? Have you made progress with your research, now that you've left me with nothing? I suppose I'll have to find out for myself.
Now, as you all know, we humans must study magic in order to use it. But what of all the monsters in the world? Why can they use magic without studying? What is the source of their power? After experimenting on countless specimens, I have the answer. It is in their blood. Yes, the very source of their lives is also the source of their magic power. Behold, a frost bear. From the blood of this creature, we can extract crystals brimming with ice magic. If we simply imbue these crystals with magic, we can use magic with no need for incantations. From frost bears come ice crystals. From salamanders come fire crystals. Based on crystal number and purity, we can create even more powerful magic. However, these are, of course, still bound to the 6 sources. Grattan's hypothesis continues to torment us.
Professor Harvey, it was an honor to hear your lecture.
They say you're the second coming of Grattan.
Professor Harvey! All of academia watches your work with great anticipation. Grattan's hypothesis, the final mystery. Are you close to finding the 7th source?
Now. Do not try to make news where there is none to be had. I have another problem to solve before I worry about the 7th source. Namely, what to get my daughter for her birthday, which is quite soon.
An expert deflection.
He lives and breathes his studies. I never see him outside of his lectures.
So, this is the library. Where are you, Harvey? Perhaps I shall put the others in the building under some scrutiny to find out. Well, now. What's this? What's this? Based on the information I've gleaned, the passage should be in this area. Aha. So this is how you've hidden your work from prying eyes. Allow me to take a look for myself.
The hunt is on! Here we go! Come on then!
Reduce them to ash.
Here goes.
It's over. I still have much to learn.
Let the experiment begin. Reduce them to ash. You're finished. I've gained valuable insight.
Stand aside or fight.
Right! Here's how it hunt!
Yeehaw!
This wasn't in my calculations.
Now it's over.
I've gained valuable insight.
Let's have ourselves a showdown. Yeehaw!
Now it begins. My blade's good. I still have much to learn.
So, this is Harvey's laboratory. Are these chimeras? He's combining creatures to create new varieties. This kind of study is forbidden. He mixes the blood of monsters and attempts to create even stronger magical abominations. He presumes this will lead him to the one true magic, and so he worked on it in secret. That said, I've never seen chimeras like these before. Did he employ my formulae to arrive at these combinations? Harvey. He's trying to find the seventh source. Has my work yielded any breakthroughs for you? Were you able to take the next step? Why, I wonder. My breast should be aflame with the thought of vengeance. And yet even now, I yearn to read his theories. How odd. These must be his test subjects. They're quite something. You see me as your enemy. Then so be it. I suppose I'll evaluate the results of Harvey's research myself. Ah, the battle of wits.
Here goes. Blizzard, swirl around.
Now it begins. Know the depth of my skill.
My prey awaits. Here's how a punch does it. Time to fix this. Oops.
Now then. Rise, fierce. All according to plan.
Nice one, Mr. Oswald. Blizzard, swirl around.
Let's go. Wahoo! Here's how to put all right. Now let's grab some food.
You've kept me waiting, Oswald.
Harvey.
I didn't think you'd make it. You've earned a passing mark.
Harvey, you...
Yes, there is much to say, but first, question. Did you understand the thrust of my research prior to your arrival?
In the abstract. I see that you have overcome a major hurdle with the help of my formulae.
And for that, my friend, I thank you. I have stolen your research and made it my own. I finally have fame and recognition. All while you shivered on Frigid Isle, eating whatever chilled slop they fed you. Painful, is it not, Oswald? Everything that once was yours is now mine. I have it all.
You can have my research. But I will never understand why you had to take my wife and child. Why, Harvey? Why take Rita and Elena too?
Think, Oswald. The critical mind is our source, if you will.
What is this?
Incredible! This power, it's absolutely beautiful.
Impossible. Where are you drawing that magic from? Harvey, what have you done? Tell me the source of this power!
Was that a shout of amazement, Oswald? You see now what I've accomplished, don't you? That is why I made you my closest friend. You were the only one who understood. And this is its source. A little someone I stole from you.
What are you talking about? Voice. Rita? Can it be? No. She's dead. The fire.
Nonsense, my dear friend. You found a corpse at the scene, but it was not her corpse. 'Twas that of another. Goodness, no, she didn't burn. I abducted her. I needed her blood, you see.
My dear.
Is that really you, darling?
Yes, Oswald. It's Rita, your beloved wife. And I made this creature with her blood!
You monster. How could you? How far will you fall, Harvey?
As far as I need to, if it means finding the answer. Now, see for yourself the product of my research.
Rita. I need a plan.
Hey, I kind of figured he was gonna have him fight his people. So he got first his wife, then I think his daughter next. It's crazy. Trying to put him in the dirt.
Let me look at you.
I'm just getting warmed up.
Here we go. Things are about to get sticky.
Here I come. Allow me.
Here goes. Yeehaw! Let's do it. How's that?
Eureka.
Right. And stop.
My turn. I'll end this.
Here goes. Wind lifted.
Prepare yourself.
Thinking time. Magia and GT.
Let's go. There.
Oswald.
Yeehaw! Hooey! Maybe next time.
No. This isn't my Rita. You've merely given her blood to this thing. It lacks her soul.
Yes, there are the powers of observation I admire. Well done.
She's dead, isn't she?
Of course. She'd served her purpose.
Forgive me, Rita. I brought this upon you.
Well, well. Even you have a heart.
What's this? Could this be? What gives this creature life? What is it? It's black as night. I've never seen its like before.
That is the answer. I've found it at last. The seventh source.
What?
So, you don't know, then? That creature was born of the blood of the Lumina family. Rita Lumina. Her family is known as the Lineage of Light. And, as you well know, bright light gives birth to the darkest shadows. The power of the shadow.
The shadow.
I spent countless hours and no small amount of effort trying to ascertain its location. Imagine my surprise when it turned out to be your wife. What nonsense is fate? With that knowledge in hand, I took your research and family from you.
What did you do with Elena?
What do you think I did?
Papa?
Elena? Is that you? Oh, you're alive. It's me. Come.
Are you hurt, Papa?
Oh, I'm fine, Elena. You had better worry about the man over there, I think.
Who is that?
Elena.
Did I not warn you against entering my laboratory, Elena?
I'm sorry. You didn't come home. I was worried.
What is happening? Elena's been... Harvey, you...
Oh, you should see the look on your face as your mind ground to a halt. Elena, I'm about to conduct a very important experiment. One that, as it happens, involves you. I will show you later.
Yes, Papa.
I've taken Elena in to raise as my own. Oh, and I've taken the liberty of altering her mind. Just a bit.
What are you saying?
Oh, don't worry. It's nothing more than I do in my experiments on the monsters.
Harvey.
You're the monster. Now, as you saw, Oswald, Rita was a failure. Fortunately, Elena's blood is even better than her mother's. This time, I shall finish it. I shall find the one true magic. Wait! Harvey, no! No!
Papa? Hey, Papa!
Ah, Elena.
Can I watch the experiment with you?
Of course, but isn't this all terribly boring?
Will I be in the way?
No, of course not, dear. Elena. Elena's alive. At last, a modicum of peace from my ragged heart. No doubt because I've lost half the reason to enact my revenge. Yet, at the same time, the fire in my breast burns ever brighter. My daughter, Elena. I've been erased from her memory. By Harvey. And now he's taken her. Where? Where has he taken her? The lineage of light. That's what he called it. Darkhest pursued that line of research, among others. Which means there's only one place he could be. Gravel. The resting place of the Archmage himself. The time for revenge has passed. But I've made up my mind. I know what must be done. I will get Elena back. I swear it. How about we rest soon, Elena? Huh.
What's wrong, Papa?
Never you mind. Keep going.
I've made some tea. My dear?
Wait a moment. I'm onto something.
Oh, is that the pen Papa gave you? What are you writing?
Sorry, Mama. I'm onto something.
My goodness. The apple didn't fall far from the tree.
The time is nearly at hand. Who would have thought I'd end up doing something tantamount to grave robbery? Will you please be quiet? This is a sacred place, and I'll not have you disturbing it with your noise. This is of great import for you as well. Do I make myself clear?
Yes. Forgive me.
Good girl. There it is. Oh, great ancestor. At last we meet. The tome is finally complete. And my covenant with him shall be fulfilled.
Papa?
Come, it is time for the experiment, Elena. You will become the blood in my veins.
Hold on, Elena. Harvey aims to call forth the seventh source. The shadow, as he calls it. But what is it? Is he truly that close to invoking the one true magic? If he is, can I stop him? I still have no answers. I've yet to solve for the final variable in my formulae. Nevertheless, I must move forward. My chances are not zero. I will find my own answer. But first, I must find Harvey.
Help! Somebody help us!
Hmm?
The people headed to worship have lost their minds.
Something's happened. I should investigate. What's this?
Much appreciated.
I watched over that egg for a long time. Then my services were no longer required. So I left. No destination in mind, just wandering. Eventually, I ended up in this town. It's quiet here. Not many people. My soul found calm, like the sea at sunrise. But with nothing to do but hunt and eat. Well, let's say I have time on my hands. I've already counted all the rocks that are going to fall. If you hear of any work that might suit me, I'd be obliged if you'd let me know. I'm a damn good hunter, even if I'm not good for much else.
Damn it all! What was that stuff?
What's wrong?
We were walking to Warship. The fog, darkest night. It rolled in and...
Slow down.
No! The fog! Ah! Ah!
He's holding a dark crystal? Seems he lost his grip on reality the moment he touched it. If my hypothesis is correct, I have to rid him of the crystal, the source of all this. Hand it over. I like my odds. Reduce them to ash. Reduce them to ash. Reduce them to ash. How weak. Study harder. Seems my hypothesis was correct. Removing the crystal has indeed restored his sanity.
You saved me. I'm okay now. Go on and save the others.
Understood. I'll take that. I like my odds. Now then.
Roar, thunder!
All according to plan.
Roar, thunder!
You're finished. I've seen worse methods. A worthwhile endeavor.
I'll do what I must.
I'm just getting warmed up.
Let's go.
Prepare yourself. My blade sings.
I need a plan. Reduce them to ash.
But dirt.
Here we go. Here's how a hunter does it.
I'm just getting warmed up.
Prepare yourself. My blade sings.
Now then. Reduce them to ash. You're finished. I've gained valuable insight. Hand it over. I like my odds. Rise fiercely, how weak. Study harder. A worthwhile endeavor. I'll take that. I like my odds. I need a plan. Indulge me for a moment.
Feel my wrath!
Reduce them to ash. You're finished. I've seen worse methods. A worthwhile and I'll take that. I like my odds. Now then. Indulge me for a moment. I need a plan. Calculations complete. Rise, fierce, all according to how weak. Study harder.
Was it you? Are you the one who saved us? Oh, God.
Do you remember anything prior to losing consciousness?
I do. I was worshipping near the dusk-ruined shrine. Without warning, a strange black fog rose from the ruins.
Where are these ruins you speak of?
Just east of here.
So, you've gone to the dusk-ruined shrine, have you, Harvey? I saw a black crystal like this in his laboratory. It looks the same as the one that gave him control of the creature he claimed was Rita. If that's the case, has the experiment begun? The one that will awaken the one true magic?
Forgive me, but what do we do now?
Stay away from the black crystals. That is all I can say for certain. I must go.
I shall be your opponent.
I'm just getting warmed up.
The hunt is on. My prey awaits.
Let's have ourselves a showdown. Yeehaw!
Time for be hunted. Let's go.
Let the experiment begin.
Bring it on.
thinking time. Reduce them to ash. You're finished. I've gained valuable insight.
Harvey. So, you've come, Oswald. Give her back. There is no need for such venom, dear friend. You can see she's resting comfortably. You know these ruins, yes? They're sacred to scholars like us.
I will not listen to another of your lectures.
Oh, don't say such things. Behold, the Book of Demons. Made from the corpse of Darkest himself. This is another milestone on the path to the one true magic. Now, I need only the final piece. Elena's blood. See how the book cries out for it.
Elena!
What a noble child you've raised, Oswald. I didn't expect her to so readily sacrifice herself for the sake of her father's research.
Harvey, you bastard!
When I realized your family's blood was the key, well, it sent shivers down my spine. It felt like fate. And so, I took everything from you. A small weight was lifted from my chest. I had no equal, no rival, until I met you. I envied you, Oswald. From the day we met, even now, in this very moment. Long have I coveted your mind. I would give anything and everything to best you. My knowledge, my time, my status, my money, my pride. Even the dawn.
That's ludicrous. There's still time. I just need to destroy the Black Crystal.
I know what you're thinking, Oswald, but it's too late. It's already begun! Oh, blood, ye guiding light. Call down a shadow of the deepest black.
Elena!
It's no use.
I must save her.
Yes! Seethe! Feel the rage within. Such is the power of the shadow, the one true magic.
Calculating those complex formulae should have taken so much more time.
All was as you predicted. Indulge me a bit longer, won't you? This is merely the prelude. Though a yawning chasm separates our abilities, and it will no doubt be torture for you.
Try me, Harvey.
I shall be your opponent.
Bring it on. Wind lifted.
Right. Here's how a hunt.
My turn.
My blade sings. Thinking time. Magia Speed.
Thank you kindly. Mr. Oswald. Heaven's blessings upon us.
Thanks. Right. Wahoo! Here's how a hunt.
Huh. Not bad. But it would be a mistake to admit defeat now.
Elena, are you all right? She's unconscious, but her heart yet beats.
She served her purpose. The calculations are complete.
What?
What good fortune you have to be present for this moment in history. Now, feast your eyes upon the one true magic. Wonderful! This is indeed the one true power, the pinnacle of wisdom. I have done what Grattan himself could not. Yes, your end is at hand. Oh, Oswald, this is immensely satisfying. At last, I can deny you something.
Elena. Oh, did you write this, Elena?
It's a report on your magic called Papa's Magic.
I'm well impressed. Your powers of observation are incredible.
Research is so much fun!
Elena.
But but there's still lots I don't know. So you better keep teaching me, Papa.
Elena. My daughter. Huh?
What is this magic? It roils like the seas before a storm. How curious.
How peculiar. What is it? This feeling swelling in my breast. I have to. Protect Elena.
This is absurd! How did you make those calculations?
I've had them memorized. All this time.
What could you possibly hope to achieve with this? It's far too late.
At last. The answer.
What is all this light? Congratulations. Very clever, Oswald. But I shall strike you down just the same, with the one true power.
This power.
You've matched me. Truly fascinating. I knew it. You, Oswald, were my only equal. Now, tell me of this answer. What was its source? Out with it, Oswald!
I do not know. I simply thought of Elena. Nothing more.
Oh. You must be joking! How could that possibly be a source? Impossible! I refuse to believe that is the answer. I demand proof! Let us see once and for all which of us has attained the one true magic!
Let's go.
Now, why this man try to hit us with a galley gun? This is crazy. Then he just upgrade. I guess he just turned Ultra Instinct. But let's take him out. They're playing with the family.
Here's how it started.
Bring it on. Lightning, tackle over.
My turn. Allow me. I've got it. You've been exposed.
Let's talk, Harvey. Rise, fierce Harlequin.
Bring it on. Yeehaw! Let's get to work.
I will surpass you!
Now it begins.
I fight for my friends. It's over.
Feel my wrath!
Let me show you what I've learned. This is the answer.
Bring it on. I'm investing in you.
That's a hope. Here I come. How's this?
Thinking time. Calculations complete.
Why? Why? It does not stand to reason! How can you remain so defiant in the face of the one true magic?
Is that all you can think of, Harvey? You've not changed at all since we met. But some things do change. I have changed.
Silence! Not another word! Book of Demons, grant me more power. I will use whatever it takes to defeat you. Oswald! I will surpass you!
Now it begins.
How's this?
I need a plan. Magia speaks are weak.
I owe
Here goes. Felt that, didn't you?
Thinking time. Rise, fierce I've seen worse methods.
This cannot be. How could the one true magic
be defeated. Unacceptable. I will not accept it. No!
Harvey, the one true magic is beyond your grasp. You cannot bend magic itself to your will.
Liar! There is nothing I cannot control.
Unhand the tome, Harvey.
Hold your tongue, Oswald. I cannot be defeated. I will not be defeated. I have not been defeated. Oswald! I will not surrender to the likes of you.
Harvey! Harvey. I suppose that was our last debate.
Elena.
Did you call me, Lady Clarissa?
Engrossed in your studies again today, are you? I found something in the laboratory that might be of interest to you.
What a lovely pen! Thank you, Lady Clarissa.
No need to thank me. Carry on.
When I awoke later that day, I found myself in Lady Clarissa's home. I knew it was true. That the man I called Papa was not my real Papa. I can't stop thinking about it. How could I possibly forget my own father? I remember Lady Clarissa, at least. Lady Clarissa explained it very patiently. She told me it had all been a lie. Lady Clarissa? Where is my real father?
That information is not mine to tell.
Oh, I see.
But he will return.
Oh, Papa. Where are you now? And why did you leave me behind? Why did Mama have to die? Tell me why. I have so many questions. Too many. And when there are too many, I turn to my desk. Though when I do... This pen I hold, it feels so familiar. Why is that?
Elena, it's time you got ready for bed.
All right, Lady Clarissa. Papa. My real Papa, that is. I hope we meet someday.
What's this? Elena. So, you've chosen to study magic as I have. Keep learning, my love. I cannot be by your side, but... Elena, you're doing me proud. Good night. Forgive me, Lady Clarissa. I find myself in your debt once more.
Think nothing of it. I enjoy keeping busy. But why?
She needs time. I do not wish to disorient her by moving too quickly. A power stirred within me when I fought Harvey, unlike any I've felt. However, I know not from whence it came.
What?
I wished from the bottom of my heart that I could protect her. Then I felt it. A boundless power coursing through me. One that perfectly matched my formulae. There's no other explanation for it. Lady Clarissa, would you share with me your thoughts on the matter?
What you felt was love, Oswald.
Don't make me laugh. The rest of my journey awaits. I found something of interest in Harvey's notes. It seems he did not work alone. I must seek out his accomplices.
And you shall do so with my help.
No, I couldn't possibly impose upon you further.
Oh, Oswald, please. Would you truly deny me the pleasure?
Well, if you insist.
You truly have changed. You're ever so slightly more agreeable than before.
Is that so? Look after her, would you?
Happily, Oswald. Now, off you go.
Alright, guys. Okay, we did all the main stories, so I guess we just have to do combined story with the characters. So I guess we'll just get to them. Uh, yeah, this was pretty decent, man. So I'm gonna end it right here. I don't want to talk y'all ears off, so I'm gonna catch y'all in the next one.